Aren't you tired? Smoking yet?
Hey friends, what's up? You're on the channel Art of Ganja. My name is Don Kun. On this channel, I talk about cannabis, about ways to use cannabis, but not just that. Today's episode is super interesting. Today I have Alexander Luzgin as my guest. He's a psychologist with 12 years of experience in psychology, and today we're going to discuss how cannabis affects people who smoke it frequently.
I'd like to point out an important moment here. Dima is absolutely right. It's really important to mention something. We want to invite you to a very important event where you can, say, take control of your cannabis use. Because what's the big problem? So we live in Thailand? How long have you been living in Thailand?
Listen, I've been living in
Thailand for 2 years, and what do I see? I see that cannabis takes over people's lives. So that's cool, that's great. We know that scientific research says cannabis is better than alcohol. Leading countries are legalizing it. We know that, although of course some countries are still fighting against it, but that's not the main point. What do we see? We see that even though cannabis isn't as scary as alcohol, many people start to light up and cannabis begins to take over more and more of their lives. Some people can't help it, they start smoking early. And you smoke early morning?
and that's not really good. I've noticed a trend that when you smoke first thing in the morning and keep doing it all the time, you lose your motivation, you lose that drive, right? And you just don't want anything. It seems like you smoke a joint, oh, everything's cool, and you don't do the things you need to do. But I love cannabis. I haven't consumed any alcohol for a long time, for 7 years at all, and I don't want to exclude it. I want to control it. And when I talk to the guys, I see this problem. Guys often light up.
Yeah, there's also a problem with something. You said it perfectly. Sometimes motivation just goes away, and you don't want to do anything. You feel lazy. But that's actually half the problem, because what happens when a person regularly consumes a lot of cannabis? The endocannabinoid system gets disrupted. The endocannabinoid system is important for our body. It regulates almost everything. If you want, just Google it. I won't go into details right now. It regulates motivation, rest, sleep, and even your skin. How it kind of changes. It doesn't matter to him at all. If a person smokes a lot, it gets messed up and starts working poorly, and it starts to hurt the whole body. So what are we actually offering? Where are we calling them to?
Where are we taking them? Guys, we're going to take on Cannadetox. Cannadetox is a program where we just won't smoke for 2 days. That's important. So we're just going on a detox, which is K. So we don't smoke, but at the same time we consume the right products. We do the right exercises.
This is also you can reset your endocannabinoid receptors, restore your endocannabinoid system so you can feel better. And again, so that weed, or any substances, no matter what they are, control you less. And so that you can be more in charge of your own life. Even I, as a psychologist, always advocate for this. Well, what else? Here's an important point. Don't be afraid. It shows. Let's go. They say, how can I do it without my stuff? We say, we've done this before in Thailand, with great feedback. By consuming the right products, like spinach, and not smoking for 2 days, you'll see results. Some physical exercises help too. Exercises aren't mandatory. If you're new, you might not start right away. But also physical exercises. Exercises are not mandatory. If you haven't done anything before, it's unlikely you'll jump into doing exercises right away. So it's totally possible that you just won't smoke for 2 days. Then you'll start smoking the right way. They'll teach you everything. Don't worry, it'll be easy. And you guys, well, even ChatGPT suggested a slogan for us. You know what it was? The pleasure like the first time. We didn't really like that idea because I prefer to become the new master of my life. But the pleasure like the first time, we had feedback from one person, a great review. He says, I've been smoking for 20 years. And he tells me that I'm not the kind of person who has issues living without weed. He tells me that he forgot how to smoke. I don't know that kind of pleasure. I smoke every day, and here, just 2 days of doing things right, the right approach, and it's like you've never smoked before. You pack just a tiny amount, and you'll be like, wow, this is awesome. I haven't felt this kind of pleasure in a long time. And plus, it's very important, we won't help you properly train your receptors so you can smoke a little. Because again, if this isn't done, then everything will fall apart again. We'll help with special approaches after detox. We'll start training.
And yes, probably one of the most important things is that it's completely free. This is a social program.
The thing is, we saw that there's a big problem in Thailand, not just for tourists, but for the locals too. And we can say that we'll do it as a social project. We'll do it for free. Because we believe, it's like with alcohol too. You can drink good wine, like Chateau Neuf du Pape from 1975, or you can just pour yourself some cheap stuff like that, right? And in essence, it's basically the same with cannabis. Everything is food, everything is medicine. So our task is to help good people, who have maybe already gotten a little used to it, to restore, to throw it all off, so that you can better manage your life. And yes, it's free. We give from the heart, from the soul, because, that's how it is. It's a social project.
To join this social project and participate with us, I will attach a link in the description. This will be a link to the Telegram chat where you will go. There will be all the information. We will describe everything there, tell you everything, and you will decide whether to participate or not. But for all, it's a cool thing, even just to challenge yourself. Not to smoke for more than 2 days in Thailand, which is tough for many, but it's all good. We'll help each other out, Nadia. It's also very important when you're alone, when there are a lot of you, and every person is in the same boat, and every person supports you.
The truly incredible power of the community. Join us, friends. You can visit, look for the link below the video. By the way, I don't know, next time we might do something with fees. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, maybe we'll change the model. We'll see. Join in, pour it out just like this for you. Thank you very much for your attention. You were with Doc.
And Alexander Luzgev.
Thank you.